Zulu Channel Surfers, Chanel here. Thanks for tuning back into my Chanel. And if you're new, welcome.
EA just announced it's being sold to private investors for $55 billion. This kind of private buyout is basically unheard of in gaming, and it's the largest deal of its kind. The companies involved are PIF the Public, investment fund of Saudi Arabia, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. Jared Kushner's private investment, from yes, the same Jared Kushner, married to Ivanka Trump. The deal is supposed to close in the first quarter of fiscal year 2027. I won't lie, this makes me uneasy. I'm really worried about what this could mean for the future of The Sims, especially since the investors are known for being very conservative. The Sims has built a reputation for being inclusive and forward-thinking, and I can't help but wonder if some of that progress could be at risk. If they tried to walk that back or censor parts of the game, it would alienate the very players who keep the franchise alive. It would be such a bad call, not just morally, but financially too. The buyout is being financed with $20 billion in debt, which means they'll be scrambling to pay that back. For us, that might translate into more microtransactions, stricter budgets, or rushed deadlines on future projects, like Project Rene. And unfortunately, it could also mean layoffs. Then there's the AI piece. I actually think AI has some good uses. I use it myself, but my fear is less about AI existing and more about it being used to cut corners and replace artists. That would not only hurt the people who make these games, but also the quality of the games themselves. AI can support creativity, but it shouldn't erase the humans behind it. I'm not an expert here, but I wanted to share my concerns because I know a lot of you probably feel the same. Imagine the Sims team is just as nervous as we are, but I trust they'll fight to protect the game and community as much as possible. Realistically, The Sims probably isn't. The main reason these investors want EA, it's the sports titles that are the big money makers. Some people even think The Sims could eventually get sold off, which is both scary and maybe not the worst idea, depending on who would buy it. It's also worth noting that PIF already owns 10% of EA, and they've invested in other gaming companies like Nintendo, Take-Two, Capcom, and Ubisoft. But this is different because this time they'll own a whole company outright. So while I'm hoping The Sims won't change too much, the truth is we just don't know yet. This news feels heavy, and I can't help but be concerned about what's next. Here is EA's press release article for today, September 29th, 2025.